How you doing, guys? Ready to do some Sculpy? Sounds good. Alright, so Sculpy is a type of clay. It is comes in small packages, so if you're going to do Sculpy, you're going to be making something small. Part of the reason is because it comes in small packages, and part of the reason is because it's expensive. The other reason is because it needs to go in the oven to cook. So those are the three reasons it's got to be something kind of small that you're making. Alright, here's some things that have been made. I'm working on a necklace that I'm going to put a bunch of leaves on. So I've got two that I've made already, and each time I do Sculpy, I'm going to make another one. Eventually I'll have, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 of these. I'll put them on a necklace. That's what I'm going to make. What are you going to make? Another thing that somebody made was a cool little wand. I'm going to make a soccer ball. All right, so you guys can start thinking of what you want to make. When you go to grab your clay, you can grab up to 3 colors, but it's going to be like one main clump of one color and then 2 accent colors. So I'm going to try and make a soccer ball here. So I started with a color that the ball is going to be. I rolled it around on the table to make a ball. And then I'm going to make the patches. I think they're like little squares or pentagons or hexagons or whatever. I'm going to make those out of the black, and then I'm going to put them on top of the brown. Once you're done with your design, you're going to come put it on this piece of tinfoil. Like I said, if you read the directions, these are going to go into the oven. There's a cool little necklace someone's making. I'm going to put them in the oven. The first step, clean your hands and work area, whatever. Second step, knead your clay until soft and smooth. K-N-E-A-D means to play with it, basically. If you're kneading clay, it means you're getting it ready to build with. When these come out of the box, sometimes they're really kind of hard, and they're kind of like crackly. They crack a little bit. So in order to get it nice and smooth, you need to move it around. I think it's partly the movement and partly the heat from your hands that helps it become malleable or able to move. Alright, so I'm gonna, once I get my 2 pieces, I'm back at my table, and I'm gonna start making those little, I don't know, I'm not really gonna make the shapes perfect. I'm just gonna try and plop it on there, and I'll put it in a pattern, and now it looks like an eyeball, but it will slowly start looking like a soccer ball if I do these patches right. Okay? So you can take a minute what you think about what you want to make. Little sports balls would be cool. Little things for necklaces. You can make little figures. You probably need like 3 different colors for that. Now it looks like a screaming guy. Maybe I'll just do that. Yeah, I think I want a soccer ball. Alright, so that is how you do Sculpy. It's going to be an interesting little ball. Not quite a soccer ball like I wanted, but whatever. I'm going to put it on there. Once it's on there and you leave it, I will cook it the day after, and it will be nice and hard. One suggestion is to make the things kind of thick. This will cook well. I haven't done a ball yet, but I assume this will cook well. It might just need some extra time to cook. One thing that didn't cook well, unfortunately, Enrique made a really cool mask, but it was a little too thin. What happened was it actually started to burn a little bit, so I had to take it out of the oven, and it didn't quite have time to cook correctly. So unfortunately, this one's still kind of flexible. If you're cool with that, then whatever. It's just not going to cook all the way through. But you wanted to make something big, and with the little amount of white clay, that's what you got. So I would suggest making it a little bit smaller and a little thicker. And that way it'll cook well in the oven. This would be very hard to bend or break. I'm not saying you can't, but I could wear this on a necklace and it can get knocked around and fall maybe, and it's still going to be okay. Alright, so that's Sculpy. You get your things out of this bin. It says Sculpy on the top. Take a couple colors, like orange and black, up to 3 colors. 1 big piece, 2 small pieces at the most. Okay, put whatever you don't use back. Try to keep it somewhat neat. Whatever. In the bin is neat. And have fun. Make something cool.